The city of Hanceville's mayor forced to step down from the job he's held for more than a decade. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Guy Rawlings.
And I'm Sherry Falk. Kenneth Nail pleaded guilty to 15 counts of using his position for personal gain. A part of his deal was barring him from holding public office.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn live and local tonight after looking for answers in Coleman County.
Aaron, the big question is who will handle the city's day-to-day operations?
Yes, that is the big question tonight, and the answer to that is that Mayor Pro Tem Jim Sawyer will step into the position of acting mayor. Now, we did talk to a few residents in Hanceville tonight, and they say that they're not upset with the former mayor, Kenneth Nail, but one says that she is disappointed in him.
It is surprising, and it's sad. You know, we look up to our mayor and the officials in this town.
But now, the city of Hanceville will start its search for a new mayor. This comes after Kenneth Nail pleaded guilty to 15 counts of using his position for personal gain.
There are mixed emotions about how the people feel about it. A lot of support for Mayor Nail, and then there has been criticism.
The initial indictment accuses Nail of repeatedly instructing 3 city inmates and the Hanceville police chief to do work on his house. There were times when the police chief was even doing work on company time.
I'm sure there are people that think it's not a big deal. Other people are going to say, even though he pled guilty, he didn't do it. But I feel like he pled guilty. He knows he did wrong. He did do wrong. And he'll be punished for it.
Nail will have to pay a fine and restitution to the city. As part of his plea deal, Nail made a public apology to the people of Hanceville, saying in part, "I am truly sorry for the harm and inconvenience brought about by this. I would never do anything to intentionally harm the city."
Mayor Nail has done a lot of good things for the city of Hanceville. He has accomplished a lot of progress over the years.
And whether he caused harm to the city or not, some say he shouldn't be judged based on the mistake he made.
Everybody makes mistakes, and second chances are given. You know, he may never be mayor again, but I hope people give him a second chance to be a person.
Now, the answer to that question, if he will ever be mayor again, is that, Nail is on probation for the next 15 years and can't hold a public office during that time. Now, it's unclear when Sawyer will step into that role of acting mayor, but the council will meet next Thursday. The council will also have 60 days to appoint a permanent mayor, and they hope to have that position filled within the next couple of weeks. But for right now, we're live in Birmingham. Aaron Llewellyn, WVTM 13.